Hello fashion lovers, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to cut and sew this Bubu dress. Now for this Ashoke, I'm making use of 2 rows, and this is a shirt fabric. Now this shirt fabric, I'm using 3 yards. Now depending on the size that you want, go ahead and buy the number of yards. So as you can see, it's on fold at the center from there, both sides are on fold. The first thing I would love to do is to take my neck width measurement, which is 4 inches. Then from that center front, I'm going to be marking out my shoulder measurement divided by 2. That's 8. And from that shoulder measurement, I'm going to be marking the length of my sleeve. So the length of this sleeve, I'm going to be using 14 inches, depending on how long you want yours. Now, I will come down by the starting point by 1.5 inches for my neck depth or my neck length. All right, now this neck length applies for only the back pattern of this dress. All right, so I'll go again and mark out the length of the neckline for my front v-neck. Remember that this neckline is the front neckline is a v-neck, so I'm going to go ahead now and connect it to the neckline. That's neck width, all right, like this, to have my v-neck. So from that sleeve length, I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch, and I'm going to be connecting that 1 inch to meet up with the neck line, like this. Now that's slope shoulder. All right, so next I'm going to be placing my tape at the starting point, and I'm going to be marking my shoulder to bust point. So the shoulder to bust point for this particular dress is 13 inches. All right, I'm just going to have my straight line like this. Then next, I'm going to place my tape at the starting point again, and I'm going to be marking my shoulder to my waist measurement. I'm using 19 inches over here. All right, then I'm going to pull my fabric upward, and from that my shoulder to waist measurement, I'm going to be marking my hip measurement. I'm going to be using 10 inches. That's my hip line measurement. I'm using 10 inches. So I came down by 10 inches from the waist. I'm also going to pull down so that you see the length, actual length of this gown. The actual length of this gown is about 63. All right. Now, you know that shoulder to sleeve. My shoulder to sleeve actually is 21. So I'm going to go ahead now to mark that same 21 inches on the bust area, and I'm going to be going in by 1 inch, and I'm going to be connecting that line, that point, to meet up with the starting, that's the shoulder sleeves or the sleeve. All right, so on my bust measurement, I'm going to divide it by 4 and mark it out. That's what I marked down there. Then I'm going to be adding 4 inches for seam allowance, or 4.5. But if you don't want it to be so big, all right, you can use 2.5 or 2 inches, depending on what your client wants. So I'm going ahead now to take the complete measurement, which is 18, and I'm going to be marking the 18 all the way down, because this 18 fits for both the hip and the waist. Like it fits it very, it's a Bubu dress, so it's a all size dress. So I'm going to be marking the 18 all the way down on the waist, on the hip, and on the gown length. All right, so go ahead and mark your measurements on your fabric. So on that ample area, so I'm going to be just blending a curve. You can use this particular curve, or you can go ahead and have a slight curve, a seamless curve like that. So you can choose to use anyone. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut out my shoulder area like this. So you can go ahead and cut. All right, so you'll be careful while you cut. Make sure you're cutting the right portion of the dress. All right, so this is me cutting. This is a good time to indulge as many that are watching this video. Please ensure to like, share, and drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be so glad to have you in my community. All right, so this is the front neckline. Now, this is how the dress looks like. So we're going to either cut out the design, that's the pattern for the ashoke. Now, as you can see, ashoke comes in rolls. So on that roll, I'm going to be cutting out 12 inches. All right, and I'm going to be cutting out 6 of this because I'm going to be joining 2 pieces of this ashoke. All right, so I'll place this one on top of it, and that's how I'll be cutting about 6 of this ashoke. All right, so this is the first design, which is 2. So I'm going ahead now to cut out at least 6 of it. So I'm cutting out 6 of it like this. So this is it, it's complete already. So I'll place each other like this. Make sure the patterns are right, like make sure the patterns are okay. So this is how you're going to place it on top and sew on that edge there. All right, make sure the patterns are same. If you use the particular pattern for one, just continue with it. So I'm going to cut out the facing. So I fold my fabric and I'm going to be placing my back pattern gown like this on top, and I'm going to be cutting out my facing like this. So cutting out facing is not difficult. So on this part, I'm taking out the actual length I want for my facing. So go ahead and use the actual length that you want for your facing. Now this is the back facing, and you're just going to place it like this and sew round. Please don't forget to sew with hemming gum. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting out the facing for the front pattern. I folded my fabric and I'm placing the front pattern like this, and I'm going ahead now to cut out. Okay, so the wideness and the length is 6, so you just go ahead and just cut out like this, and that's the front neckline. So I'm going ahead now to sew on it with hemming gum. Now the next thing is, that at the hem of this gown we have a drawstring. So we're going to be creating the drawstring casing. So I folded my fabric and I'm going to be cutting out 24 inches. So you can make yours longer. All right. Then the width I used for this is 3 inches. So I'm going ahead now to cut out like this. And I'm going to be opening it by the side because I don't want it to be too wide. I want it to be exactly that 3 inches. When I fold the both sides by half an inch, it will fall back to say 2 inches. All right, so I'm going to be using one piece of this. So what I will do now is to fold one end and iron it, and fold the other end and iron it with half an inch. Okay, I hope you're getting this. All right, now we are done with this. I'm just going to use the other one. So I'll split it into 2. Now this will be my drawstring. I'll join the edges, and you know how we make drawstrings. This is not the first time you are seeing my video for drawstrings. So you just stitch those edges and fold them. Okay, you fold it on one end, fold the other end, then bring everything together and sew on it, and that's your drawstring. All right, now the next thing I want to do is to create my pockets. So I fold a fabric like this into 4, the first fold and the second fold. So the actual width I'm using 11, and the actual length is also 11. So that's perfect for me. I'll just go ahead and cut out this place like this, then open up on the other folded part. So we have 2 pockets already. Okay, so this is 2 pockets already. So we're going to be using this for our pocket, our side pocket. Now I've gone ahead now to sew the hem line of this neckline, okay, with hemming gun, and I pressed on it. So I'm going to be bringing my ashoke. I've joined it already, and I've folded the edges. All right. So this is it. While you go ahead and fold yours, you can decide not to fold yours. Just make sure that the part you've cut with scissors is neatly folded. All right. The sides, don't fold the sides. All right. So I'm placing it like this. I'm just trying to place it appropriately. So when I'm done placing it, I'm going to pin. When I pin, and I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and sew on the edges neatly like this. Then I will go ahead again and place the other ashoke on the same pattern. You see the way I'm placing pattern by pattern. That's the only way you can imagine or see the beauty of this dress. And this is what it looks like. I was done. So I'm going ahead now to fix my drawstrings. So this is my drawstring casing. All right. So first of all, I'll go up by 1 inch because I've not folded the hem of this dress. Then by the side, I'm going to be coming out by say 10, 9, 7, 8, depending on where you want the position for your drawstring. All right. So go ahead and position your drawstring in the place you want yours to be. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm just marking my lines. Then when I'm done marking my lines, I'm going to fix my drawstrings. All right. Please note that this drawstring casing should be at the back of this dress, not on the right side of the dress. It should be at the wrong side of this front gown, not on the right side of the front gown. Okay. So as you can see, I'm folding and I'm pinning. I'm folding and I'm pinning, and when I get to that top, I'll fold in and fold on the other side and pin. So if you follow carefully, you're going to be achieving exactly what you see in my video. All right. So I'll go ahead now and sew the edge like this down, then jump to the other end and sew all the way down. Then because I have already ironed, you can see my ironed middle line. I'll just go ahead and sew it also. All right. Then when I'm done, I'm going to bring my back dress or the gown, place them together like this, shoulder to shoulder, and sew all the way. You can do that, and you can also straighten out the facing to meet each other. So the back facing meets up with the front facing at the midpoint there. You pin. When you pin, you open up like this and sew with 1/2 inch all the way. So this is what it's going to be looking like. All right. So when you go, you iron, you weave, you serge the edges for a neater look. Now this is what the drawstring casing look like. So you're going to be going ahead now to fix your drawstrings inside with your safety pin and whatever you know you can fix your. So go ahead and fix your drawstrings gently, and when you get to that opening there, you bring it out, then go again and fix on the other casing. All right. So go ahead and fix on the casing like this and bring it up. Your drawstrings are ready. Okay. So this is how you're going to be dragging it. So now the next thing you're going to be doing is to fold the sleeves area and the hem area. Okay, when you have done folding, I'm going to be marking out the area for the pocket. So from your shoulder measurements, you're going to be marking out 18 inches. From that 18 inches, you come down by 8 or 7, depending on how wide you want your pocket to be. Okay, so the same thing you did for that side, you're going to do to the other end. Mark down your 18. Then from that 18, you come down by 7 or 8, depending on how wide you want your pockets to be. So that's where you're going to be placing your pocket. All right. So this is my pocket. So I'll put it like this, fix it on one end, like this. It is very easy to fix. Sorry I didn't show the video while fixing, but this is how it looks like after joining the sleeve, the side seams, the pockets, and the drawstrings. And this is the drawstring like this. All right, and this is the hemmed gown. If you're seeing this video for the first time, like I said before, you're welcome, and I'm super excited to have you in this space. All right, please do well to subscribe to our channel, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.